How to survive your first year of high school.
Hi, hello, howdy. My name is Parker and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is gonna be a recap, advice, all that shebang video. This is all coming as a rising sophomore. Well, technically I'm a sophomore now because I finished my freshman year. If you saw my last video, which was the finals week vlog, it was our spring finals week, and at the end I was so excited that that we didn't have school any longer, and I forgot to film that entire day. So that's great. Today I have some advice, stuff about grades, how my freshman year went, like a recap, and websites that helped me get through my freshman year. So I think we should just get into it. Okay, so how my freshman year went. Okay, theater. So this year I joined my high school theater club. I joined this year and I was one of the only freshmen. There was like maybe 2 others and one of them already dropped out. Or no, there's a couple other people, but like a couple of them literally don't know anything and are literally not gonna join again next year. And I'm like, are you being so serious right now? When I'm doing my senior speech when I'm a senior, I'm gonna be doing it with like 2 other people, man. I swear to God, there's gonna be like no other people. And I'm gonna be so annoyed. But anyways. But yeah, theater has been great this year. It's given me something to do other than school, and anytime I'm not doing theater, but I am still doing school, I kind of just don't want to do school. I've done a bunch of theater stuff this year. I did our musical, dinner theater. I acted in 3 of our capstones. We had 4 and I acted in 3 of them. And I got to meet a lot of people, and I got to have a lot of friends through theater. Okay, football games. So, school spirit, show it. If you are a goddamn freshman, show school spirit. It's not cringe. So if you're a freshman, show some school spirit. I promise it's not dumb. It's not embarrassing, especially if everyone does it. Okay, assemblies. Same thing with football games. If you are a freshman, show your school spirit. The older you get, the more people are showing spirit because they're like, oh yeah, let's go. Okay, so for our homecoming assembly, one of the times, I think it was the juniors who won, and then another time, the freshmen won. I think it was the first one that the freshman won, and I was not expecting it. So I was like not videoing myself screaming my fucking head off.
We're gonna win!
And then the second one, I was like, oh my god, we have to win, please, God. And then so I was filming myself, like, screaming, and I look like a maniac, but it's fine. And I genuinely killed my vocal cords for that assembly.
That's some amazing dancing, Gavin. Good job.
But assemblies are a lot of fun. If you want to see a picture of me and my girlfriend at homecoming, here's a picture of us. We are very cute, and yeah. Anyways, grades. Freshmen, listen up. Incoming freshmen, grades matter. Your freshman, I don't know who thinks that grades in freshman year don't matter. They do. They matter almost the most because they're setting you up for the next 4 years. If you have like all straight D's and C's, that's your GPA. Your GPA is going to be affected by that, and it's so hard to raise that up the next 4 years. Please try your best. Don't fuck around, because you will find out. Okay, cool. Freshman year is like pretty much your easiest year of high school. Unless, like, if you're taking all regular classes, you shouldn't be getting D's and C's. You should be, like, striving for high B's and A's. It's not as hard as everyone says. I was super scared for my freshman year because I'm like, oh my god, I made honor roll in 8th grade, but I don't know, I think I'm gonna like fail high school. No, it's not that bad. My grades this year were pretty good. My cumulative GPA for the whole year, 3.7. Now, advice. I'm kind of gonna try and like speed through this a little bit because I don't want to talk about this for too long. But advice. Number 1, drama is not it. Drama in high school is just exhausting, honestly. It's so annoying. It's just don't get involved. Next, I'm big on this one, unfortunately. Because I'm lazy, so I understand this one, but don't. Don't use any form of AI to write any English assignment or other assignments if you have certain teachers that like to literally AI check every single thing. Don't use AI. You're gonna get a 0, and because I did this a couple times, literally on like study thing assignments. It wasn't like on my final, it wasn't on essays or anything. It was just like on little assignments like study thing or whatever. And she marked it as a 0 in the grade book and cheated. And I was fucking pissed. Like, are you being so serious right now? Shut the fuck up. But yeah, no, don't take your chances. A 0 can really do a number on you. Anyways, take finals seriously. If you don't have a lot of faith in that you're gonna do well in the final, throughout the entire term or semester, get good grades on everything. On all of your homework assignments, do everything. Do all of your homework assignments, do well on everything, try your best on tests, get your grade as high as humanly possible as you fucking can. Also tip, high school teachers do not give you extra credit, usually. They give like barely any, so do those assignments. Because this is what I did without even realizing it. My grade for the entire semester or whatever in each of my classes was pretty high. So when it came to the final, I didn't need to do that well to still have a good grade, to still have like a high B in the class.
Okay, so editing Parker here, I wanted to give an example of what this means. So like on my winter science final, my overall grade was like a high 90 in that class, and I did not have a lot of faith I was going to do well on that test. So I calculated what the lowest I could get to still have a good grade. I could get as low as a 60 and still have like a high B, high A in that class. So I ended up getting an 88, but that's my thing. Like, if you do well, it will pay off. So do your homework. Do your best on everything, because it will come back to help you or it will come back to hurt you.
Anyways, don't skip class. Be intentionally late or be super annoying in class. Please, God. I know people this year, not personally, but like people this year were always late to their classes. I have these people in like several of my classes. I'm like, dude, it's not that hard. We have a 7-minute passing period. I've been able to like stop other places during passing period, do stuff and still make it to my class on time. I don't understand. Like, our campus is not that big. Go to class, dude. And also don't skip class, because if you skip enough, they can call your parents and you can get charged with truancy. Don't do it. And also you can get kicked out, so if they don't do that, you can get kicked out. So don't do that. My teachers trusted me, and that's what you want with your teachers. You don't want to be that one stupid kid in class where everyone prays that you don't go to class that day because you're so annoying. Just behave. You're 15 years old. Behave. My last thing is, these are some great websites or apps that I use this year that really helps me. So one is Grammarly. That's a browser extension. I think everyone and their mother knows what Grammarly is, but it really helped me writing emails, writing essays, etc. It really helped me. It doesn't really count as AI because it's just like, oh, add a comma here or do this, whatever. You know, I'm kind of bad with commas, so yeah, it kind of just tells me that. Studocu. I learned this from a college YouTuber. Studocu is a great website, and it's also an app. So basically, you can upload your notes, and you can also find other people's notes. And it's like, and you can also if you upload your own notes, you can get premium for like how many days or whatever. And it honestly helped me on so many of my science assignments I just didn't want to do. Because we had so many gizmo labs and so many labs and so many annoying assignments did not want to do, especially close to the end of the year. And StuDocu, you just search it up and sometimes you can find it, sometimes you can't. Whatever. It's a great website. So, yeah. And then Quizlet. People hate on Quizlet. They're like, oh, our Gen Z doctors are gonna get their degrees using Quizlet. It's a study source, dog. You create flashcards, you create study sets, you can use other people's study sets. How is it? It's basically just online flashcards. You know, save the trees. Stop. Because these are hard to keep track of. And you also have to keep them in a certain place. You have to keep them all together. And they can also, like, fall. You can lose them. Whatever. They can get water damage. You know, and you don't know what will happen, so use Quizlet. Quizlet's awesome. Let me just say that. Quizlet's awesome. Now, to wrap up this rant, I suppose, I know that everyone says this, but it's true. High school goes by in the blink of an eye, so make the most of the time you are there. Make memories, meet people, and do what makes you happy. Life is not all about grades. You won't die from getting 1C or whatever. I hope you take that away from this video. My goal is to make other people my age or younger, whatever, incoming freshmen, feel good about going into high school. Because I know I'm even younger than last year. Ever since I was younger, I've loved watching these videos. High school advice for freshmen, whatever. You know, I've loved watching these videos, and I wanted to make one for people I wanted to make one for people, and I hope that you take something away from this video, and I hope that, you know, everyone who watches this video who is going into high school has a great 4 years. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.